So in my last video, I told you guys that since I stopped eating those Trader Joe's chocolate waffles, my weight has actually gone down to like 169.8, which was the lowest I've been in a while. Well, as you can see on the scale right now, I went down even more. I'm 169.2, and that is pretty crazy. So I figured I would give you guys a quick physique update. So I'm gonna go into the bathroom right now. It's the only place I really have decent lighting, so I'll show you a physique update. The bathroom fan is kind of loud, so I'll probably put just a little bit of music over it, and then I'll talk to you again in just a second. So that's me weighing 169.2. The crazy thing is when I competed and won my pro card, I was only like 166. So like a year and a half later, I'm only about 3 pounds heavier. Still, as you can see, I'm pretty lean. I'm not as lean as when I won my pro card, but I would still estimate I'm probably around 7% body fat, and I maintained this for a long time. I feel great. So it can be done, and yeah, so 169.2. I was like 171 to 172 when I was eating those Trader Joe's waffles, so those macros probably were off. Just thought that was interesting. Wanted to give you guys a physique update, 169.2. And now I'm going to take you through my latest deadlift workout. So here is my latest deadlift workout. This is the threes week on 531. So I'm working up to an AMRAP set of 410 pounds. But what I wanted to discuss is something that people keep asking me about, and that's if you need to change up the exercises on your routine in order to shock the muscles. Now, I guess this is one of those myths that really should go away, but it still lingers out there. Now, something like deadlifts, squats, bench press, overhead press, barbell rows, pull-ups, those are the best exercises for the respective muscles that they hit. You're not going to find a better exercise than any of those lifts for the muscle that they hit. So there is absolutely no reason to ever switch those exercises out of your routine in order to, quote, shock the muscle. Because squats are the best exercise for legs. You're not going to switch to leg press simply because you think that your body needs a break from squats and it needs to be shocked. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Now, you could potentially switch from like regular deadlift to sumo deadlifts. Maybe you could switch up your stance on squats. You could do low bar, high bar. But the exercises themselves, there's absolutely no reason to ever take those exercises out of your routine in order to shock the muscle. Now, maybe you need to switch it because you're injured or something else, but if the reason you're taking out these exercises is simply to shock the muscle into growth, that's ridiculous. There's absolutely no reason to do that. Those exercises are the best, and you should never replace the most optimal exercise for a more inferior exercise just because you think that you've been doing one exercise for too long. Now, this applies to the main lifts. Now, for certain isolation exercises, it also applies, but to a different extent. What I mean, for example, let's take, just say barbell curls for biceps. They are a pretty good exercise for biceps, but you can hit your biceps just as well with another exercise, maybe dumbbell curls, cable curls, preacher curls. And an exercise like barbell curls, you can maybe get bored of the routine and want to switch to something else. So in a case like that, yes, I would switch your exercise every once in a while, but I would not be switching it because your biceps are getting used to curling with a barbell and you need to switch it up. I would switch it up because you're probably going to get bored after a little while. Also, people sometimes they try to switch up their exercises too often, and then you're not giving your body a chance to really improve on the lift. So if you're going to do barbell curls one week, dumbbell curls the other week, you're not giving your body a chance to get used to the barbell curl and give you a chance to progressively overload the weight and get stronger on it. So I do recommend switching up those non-essential exercises, I guess you can call them, every once in a while, but I always like to keep them for at least 6 weeks. Give yourself a chance to get stronger on them before you start jumping up all over the place. But it is a good idea to switch up those exercises just because it does get boring after a while. But don't switch up your deadlifts for an inferior exercise. Don't drop squats for leg press because you think your body's getting used to the exercise. So here, moving on to hack squats. This is my 8 to 10 rep week, which I think is my favorite. It's a perfect combination of not too heavy and not too light. What I usually do on these, but I don't always show it in the video, is on my last set, this is my last set you're watching here, I like to do a drop set, but it's not just a regular drop set. You'll see I do like a 3-second pause at the bottom, then I squat up, 3-second pause at the bottom. And I like doing this just because it's a nice intensity technique. People ask if you should do drop sets, rest pause sets. I am a huge fan of drop sets, but I don't think you should do drop sets on every single exercise, every single time. I typically like to do a drop set on the last exercise of whatever body part I'm doing, which in this case is right now. And on a case like this, I like to combine the pause reps because I think it makes it a little bit more challenging, and I don't have to do as many reps, and it feels good. So I like drop sets. Also try to stop a rep short of failure. Don't burn yourself out too much, but they are a good intensity technique. Anyway, the workout footage is wrapping up here, but the video is not over yet. I am going to show you guys what I eat typically after the gym, so stay tuned for that. Hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the video so far. Subscribe if you have not already. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next voiceover or in the next clip. Alright, so I just got back from the gym. I'm gonna shower real quick, get dressed. I have to go to school and work, but I figured I would show you guys what I eat as my post-workout meal, and I picked something up that I'm excited to try. Real quick though, today is Valentine's Day, and I got Paul all these flowers, but we didn't have a vase, so we took a Trader Joe's water bottle, if you can see, cut the top off, and voila, a vase. Now it's time to eat. So what we have here, that's 3 whole eggs, 150 grams of egg whites, and it's 5 slices of 40-calorie toast. I basically put the eggs on top of the toast and eat them together, and a cup of black coffee. And there's also 10 grams of reduced fat Colby Jack cheese, 85 grams of tomato, and 60 grams of spinach. So I guess I need to take a bite on camera or else it didn't happen, right? And it's pretty good. So I told you guys I have one more thing that I picked up that I'm excited to try. I haven't tried before. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna eat that, and I'll show you guys that in just a sec. So as you can see, I picked up some limited edition confetti Eggo waffles. So I've never tried these before. They have pretty good macros for 2. It's 31 carbs and 3.5 fat. First bite. I approve, these are pretty good. They definitely taste like birthday cake. Definitely better than I expected, not gonna lie. I didn't think they'd be that good. They are good. Of course, though, they're limited edition, so just like those chocolate chip waffles, I'm sure they'll be gone soon, just when I start to fall in love. But definitely try them out. If you're a birthday cake fan like I am, you'll probably like these. Alright guys, so I have to go to class and then work today, so the video is going to end here. Do me a favor, if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video.